everyone. I'm Mary Fain Brandt, the host of this show, Bite-Sized Tips for Busy Entrepreneurs. What's up, everyone? How are you doing? I'm coming to you live from Surprise, Arizona. It's 8:30 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. And why is that important? Because my other guests are global. They're across the pond. I'm going to bring them up in just a minute. This is a very special edition of Bite-Sized Tips for Busy Entrepreneurs. This is the 3333 show. What does that mean? 30 minutes, 3 ladies, 3 tips, and 3 features. I've got some amazing guests, and I'm going to share, or we're going to share the story of how we met and the power of LinkedIn when I bring them up on stage. But first, go ahead and hit that little share button. Yeah, that one right there, and share this out because we're going to be delivering some hot tips today on LinkedIn. And guess what? Right after the live show, we're jumping over to a LinkedIn audio event. It's kind of like Clubhouse, kind of like a podcast, but better because it's on my favorite platform and because you can come up on stage and ask us questions and have conversations. And that's what we're all about. Having conversations with our connections and collaborating. That's what we're doing today. So I put the link for the audio event in the comments, and all you have to do is click on that, and you don't have to be camera ready. Okay. You just jump on over and enjoy the conversation and ask questions and give us your thoughts and opinions as well. But you know what? Enough about that. Let me bring up my amazing co-hosts. I got Sarah and Mika in the house. Good morning or good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Do you hear those accents, you guys? So definitely they're not from the States.
No.
So Sarah, let's start with you. Where are you coming to us from?
I'm in London in the UK and it is 4:30 in the afternoon.
And do you know my buddy Tim Lewis?
I do know Tim Lewis. Yep, he's up the road from me. I know Tim very well.
Oh, I was just on his show yesterday with him
Oh,
at
bless him.
6:30 in the morning, my time.
That's an early start.
Yeah. And Mika, dear, where are you tuning in from?
I'm from the Netherlands, and right at this time, it's 1 hour later than with Sarah. So
So it's like 4:30 in the afternoon and 5:30 in the afternoon for
yes,
or evening.
5:30. Mhm.
Wonderful. So you're having and so what you over there, Sarah, you guys say cuppa, CUPPA, right?
That's
A
it.
cuppa, a cup of
cuppa.
tea,
Got my cuppa.
cuppa. And
Always.
Mika, do you drink tea as well?
Yes.
Mm.
I'm more of a coffee. Give me a nice latte. I made myself a nice coffee this morning. What did I make? I made a Columbia coffee with steamed froth almond milk and a splash of vanilla caramel. Yeah, it's fancy.
Very.
Much cheaper than Starbucks, though. Well, you guys, I'm so thankful that you said yes to another one of my crazy ideas. Mika and I got to meet because Doreen brought you, right? Was it?
Yeah, Doreen. Yes. Yeah.
Doreen brought you to the dinner that I host before Social Media Marketing World. And that's our big connection is Social Media Marketing World, which is an in-person conference. What? That's right. We'd been gone for 2 years and we were all scrambling to get there. I mean, I just had to drive, but you two had to fly. And Sarah, so Mika, I got to meet at the dinner before.
Yeah.
And that was wonderful because I always go to a conference with intention of meeting 3 new fabulous people. Right here, I got 2 of them. And then Sarah, you and I had been like messaging because we wanted to meet, but didn't you have a delay with your flight?
No, I didn't. One of my lovely friends, Louise Brogan, had a terrible delay. And she was supposed to fly the day before. She ended up having to wait around and she had to take the flight with me. And when we met at the airport, she was like, I'm so glad I'm not on my own. And so in fact, my journey was really, really simple because
good.
I live,
Mine too.
Yeah.
Went very smooth.
One flight straight over,
Yeah, mine is simple. I just drove in. Took about 5.5 hours. So easy breezy. But I love Social Media Marketing World for the pure aspect of networking and getting to meet people from around the world and people who do what I do. Now, some people might look at us and say, hey, you guys are competition. Like, we don't get that.
Before. Yeah.
Right? Like, Mary, why are you doing a live show with 2 women that do what you do? And I'm like, well, because it's called collaboration and we can all like grow together, learn together, and we all teach in our own ways, right? We all teach and train in our own ways and we're in different, parts of the world. So we have a different audience.
Exactly. Yes.
I don't feel it's competition anymore. So if anyone's watching and whether you're a trainer for Instagram or TikTok or social media or whatever, get together with other people that do what you do.
It's brilliant. Right. And we learn from each other and help each other, nurture each other, all of those things. No, it's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant.
Yeah,
and
well, look at that. So Sue Thompson came on. She said, hooray, I found you. I know LinkedIn does not make it easy to find live events or audio events. We are working on them to create an event tab on our profiles. Wouldn't that be great?
Great.
Like, so talk about a feature that we need. I need a video tab on my profile. I need an event tab, right? So we've got some people joining. Thank you, Yolanda. So, you haven't missed anything yet because we're just really catching up and having cuppa. Although at this point, my cuppa is my huge thing of water.
We're just warming up.
In a sparkly cup, of course, that actually matches my nails.
It does. Very good. Very good. Now,
so we got a whole bunch. Oh, I love this. Claire, love the collaboration over competition every day. I just love collaborating with savvy businesswomen, especially.
Hello, Claire.
Nice Sarah's in the house. Event tab, right? Why can't they make us event tab so people can find us?
Yes, that's what we need.
Love the number 3. It's magical. Yeah. Jude here from Windsor, Ontario, Canada. I'm a resume writer and job search strategist. Looking forward to LinkedIn tips. Well, I've got a tip for you. I do a LinkedIn audio event every Monday at 7 a.m. with my co-host Laura Bayshore. We're both career coaches, and we drop new tips every Monday for free. All you have to do is join the audio event. So again, if you search LinkedIn audio event, it should come up. It's called The B Show. So let's see who else. Yolanda, I'm on my last cup of coffee. Yolanda, where are you joining us from?
Hey, Yolanda, nice to see you.
Glad to be there.
Sarah, hello.
We've got Michelle, Claire. We've got a lot of people joining us. That's wonderful. Rebecca said, found this on event on your profile, a notification link sent me to something that says waiting for broadcast. So it takes a couple minutes, right? When you go live, we think we're in that age of, well, we hit the button and hit go live. Why didn't everybody get it? It actually takes a couple minutes to like get out to everyone and for the broadcast to pop up on the profile. So, go ahead and hit that share button. Let's get this out to everyone because we've got 30 minutes, 3 tips and 3 features. So because my audience may or may not know you guys. Sarah, why don't you tell everyone, we talked about where you're based, but let's talk a little bit, we know you do LinkedIn, but what's your specialty of like training or,
So my specialty is I help people demystify LinkedIn. So I work with companies and I work with individuals and I help them, I really break it down and make it very, very easy for people to understand because people find it very, very complicated and confusing. And I met a lady yesterday who said, oh, I'm really scared of LinkedIn. I said, no, you don't need to be scared of LinkedIn. It's actually a very lovely place. But my main thing that I'm working on right now is my membership. And I see some of my members here in the audience, go, Linking In Academy members, which I love my membership and I nurture them and help them. And they're a wonderful, wonderful group of LinkedIn learners. So that's one thing that I focus on. Yeah.
I love that. Well, let me bring Mika up. Mika, why don't you tell us who are your favorite clients to work with and how do you go about working with your clients?
Yes, first of all, I'm from the Netherlands. I'm not a native English speaker, so this is my first LinkedIn Live. I've been live before on other platforms, but my first on LinkedIn, and then immediately in English, so LinkedIn Live English. But I love it. Well, I'm specialized in LinkedIn, but what's so special about me as a trainer, as a LinkedIn trainer, is that I combine strategic marketing with LinkedIn marketing. So I take a good look at the company to get the best of both worlds. So it's my USP as a LinkedIn trainer. And the companies on one trainings I gave or LinkedIn sessions. Big companies too. Yeah.
Well, wonderful. Okay, stay right there. Hi, everyone. I'm Mary Fane Brandt. This is Bite Size Tips for Busy Entrepreneurs. I'm a LinkedIn strategist and career coach in Surprise, Arizona. My specialty is helping job seekers level up their brand, get known, and be found for their next career opportunity on LinkedIn. I also help small business owners and entrepreneurs level up their LinkedIn game and help with the social selling for sales teams. So that's my area of specialties. Now let me bring my wonderful guest back up. So ladies, let's dive into our 3 favorite features. Let's start with features and we'll save the tips for the end, right? Suspense. Okay. So Sarah, what is your favorite LinkedIn feature right now?
Well, when we first got this group together, which was 3 weeks ago or something, the feature was called Cover Story, but it's now not called that anymore. It's called your profile video. So whether you call it your cover story or your profile video, that's the feature that I'm loving at the moment. And I call it your Harry Potter, because it's your, so you've seen Harry Potter when the pictures come to life. So you look at somebody's profile photo and it comes to life. Then there's a 30-second intro video in there if somebody's recorded one. And it's my favorite feature on LinkedIn at the moment.
I love that feature too. And you know what? Not enough people use it. Now, I have a question about that feature for you. What do you tell your clients to say in that cover story, profile video, whatever they want to call it right now?
Good question. So you've got 30 seconds and it's an introduction. It's an introduction for people to get to know you better. And that's why it's such a great tool. So you can do anything you like in there. And I've seen some really incredible creative videos, but I think it's about talking to camera and telling people what you do. On mine, I give 3 little tips because we seem to be working in 3s. But it's about introducing yourself and telling people what you do. But one rule is not to be salesy in your cover story because it's an introduction. So think about what you would want to say to somebody you've never met before when you've got 30 seconds to say hi.
I love it. So I'm just making sure the link is also LinkedIn. If you're listening, could you please make us an event tab on our personal profiles so everybody can find the events? So I'm dropping the link again over in the event. It doesn't make it easy for people to find. So Sarah, I love that. I love that you offer a tip. Mine says what I do, but I don't say anything about my business. I made mine fun. And I make it, you have to, I have a two truths, one lie, kind of like, you know, hey, I did this, I did this, I did this. When you send me a message, when you send me a connection request or a message, tell me which one is the lie. And it's actually sparked some conversation. So I have a little fun with it, but I think it also depends on where you're at in your business or your job search. If I were looking for a job, I might keep it a little more professional. Like give someone like, hey, did you know that besides being able to save you $10,000 a month by finding your accounting errors, that I also do this, right? Maybe. So I think you have to think about it, but I do believe the profile video is an excellent way to really be more relatable and connect to your connections and potential connections.
Yes,
absolutely.
I agree.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see. Let me take that one off. So Amika, what is your favorite feature right now?
Well, my favorite feature is the section featured. In the Netherlands, in the Netherlands we call it uitgelicht. And you can see it like a shop window on your profile.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I like that. It's a shop window on your profile. I just want everyone to remember that. Your featured section is your shop window on your profile. It's like looking through the window. It's window shopping. What else is in the store? That's amazing.
That's brilliant. Yeah, that is really brilliant.
And what really amazing is you can change the order of the featured highlights you have in your shop. So you can place a video or an event or your lead magnet.
Oh, smart cookie you are. I love the featured section as well. One thing that I think that people don't do enough of, and let me know, is they don't change it up. They tend to leave things there. Now, you probably want to leave your lead magnet there, and you probably want to leave maybe a client testimonial, but you can rotate, like you said, and you can add new things. So if you did a show a year ago, you want to switch it up.
Tell people to go to the profile and read more about it.
Yeah, I love that. I love the featured section. I need to go in and clean mine up again. Basically, I need to clean it up every week because I do a couple live shows a week. So there's always something to put in there.
Yes.
Okay, so my new favorite feature is probably going to be a shocker for you guys. It's LinkedIn audio events. Dun 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 dun. So, right? So why is that my favorite feature? Well, it's in beta test. So hold on, you don't have access to it yet unless you're
Oh,
in creator, you're in creator mode and in the creator program. But I'm going to tell you why it's my favorite feature and why you need to learn about it now. It's my favorite feature because I don't have to be camera ready. I'm not gonna lie, like not having to be camera ready at 7 a.m. on Monday when my show is the B show is beautiful. I actually sit and do that, the B show in my pajamas. I cannot lie. I always tell the truth, almost always. And so I'm in my pajamas, as is my co-host Laura. I'm calling her out. But what I really love about the audio events, it is like Clubhouse. So if you are on Clubhouse or use Clubhouse, can you give me a thumbs up in the comments so we know that you understand what I'm talking about? Tim, Tim, you're funny.
Tim is
6:30 in the
Oh, hi,
morning.
Tim.
Hi,
Hi, Tim.
Tim. Oh.
So LinkedIn audio events are like Clubhouse, right? And like a podcast. So it's listening only. You're not watching someone. You're not on camera as a host. What I love more about LinkedIn audio events than Clubhouse or a podcast is that it is a live event. So it's not pre-recorded, right? You're not getting something that someone sat and read off of a script and then they're just, regurgitating it and it's live, you guys.
Yeah.
But you can interact with the audience.
Yeah.
And that is what
great.
makes it different. When you guys come join our LinkedIn audio event right after this live show, you can raise your hand. And when you do that, we can bring you up on stage and you can ask a question, say hello. It's just more interactive. And that's why one thing I love about it. But the second thing, it's on LinkedIn. It's on my platform where I've already grown my network. This is where I do business and where I learn and where I mentor. So why would I want to go to another app like Clubhouse when my audience is built here? And I think that's one reason did either of you jump over to Clubhouse?
Yes, I did. I did a lot of Clubhouse room,
Oh.
met a lot of people. Yes, it's really nice. And from the beginning, I said, if this is going to be on LinkedIn, I hop on immediately.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And Sarah, were you on Clubhouse as well?
Yeah, we ran a room once a week, LinkedIn for Entrepreneurs Club. We had the club and did everything, and it was great. It was really, really good fun, and I met some amazing people, the same as you, Nika. And all of them have come over to LinkedIn, and we've connected here on LinkedIn. But why not do it here anyway, instead of having this kind of, let's go there, let's go here, let's keep it all in one place.
Yeah. And I was on Clubhouse. I was in a few rooms, spoke on a few stages. And I did like it, but it died off. Like it just it was, it was the hot new thing, which I get. And it was during COVID, right? We were all looking at ways to connect and stay in front of our potential clients.
And FOMO, only on iPhone.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Oh, look, we got Phone Bill McLean joining us. Hello, good afternoon. He's over in your world, right, Sarah? Isn't he?
No, I think Bill's in the US.
Oh, Bill, I'm sorry. Bill, where are you? Let me know. Let me know where you're at. So Clubhouse is my space of audio. Dun, dun, dun. I think you just called it, Tim. I think so. Sarah's 3 cheers for LinkedIn audio rooms and Twitter spaces, bringing the audio experience to platforms that we have spent so much time building, right? Yeah. So that's why I love LinkedIn audio events. And they are working on having co-hosts. Guess what just rolled out this week is captioning on audio events.
I saw. Yeah. Amazing.
So we're going to give that a try when we do our audio event. Bill's a Yankee. Okay. I love it. So we still have to go over our 3 tips. So we shared our 3 features, which is the profile video, AKA the cover video is what we used to call it, the featured section, which is hot,
Yeah.
LinkedIn audio events. And I just wanted to add that even though you don't have access to it yet, get comfortable, right? Get comfortable and go drop in all those audio events, because you also can grow your network and meet amazing people, right? So that's why you want to start using them now before you have access, because then you'll have it all figured out. You'll learn from all of us testing it.
Be one of the first. Yes, really.
Yeah, I love testing.
Get in there.
You know why I love testing things, ladies? Because you can mess up and people don't get mad because it's in beta test.
Yeah.
True story. Yeah. Oops. I accidentally left my own audio room one day. And Bez, my buddy Bez, was up on stage, and I was like, Bez, stay up there. Stay up there. I'm coming back in. Because you're learning. So I love beta testing.
Learning by doing. Just do it.
And that's how I learn.
That's how I ended up here. Just do it. Yeah.
So we want to go over our 3 tips. So Sarah, start us off with what your favorite.
Okay, so my tip, which is a huge, still really, really underused, is commenting. But not only commenting on other people's posts, but commenting on other people's comments within other people's posts, other people's feeds, because that's where the conversations begin. And if you're commenting on somebody else's post, you're saying hi to their whole network. So if you're now commenting on this feed, all of the people here, so there's Tim, there's Sarah, there's Zen, hi Zen, Bill, you're all now able to talk to each other and connect with each other, which is that's what LinkedIn is about. It's about building those relationships and growing your networks. So commenting on other people's posts, commenting on comments as well, and build those relationships.
Boom. That's a mic drop. 100%. The magic happens in the comments. Thank you, Sarah, for sharing that. Mika, let's get you up. And why don't you share your favorite or one of your tips for LinkedIn?
Well, my tip would be your headline. LinkedIn is a search engine. LinkedIn needs your input. LinkedIn needs words, keywords. So your headline is, when it's only the word owner, who's going to search for owner? Probably no one. So if you're, for example, an electrician, put in your headline, electrician specialized in installing solar panels and heat pumps for the B2B market. That's just an example, but then you put in some very important keywords: electricians, solar panels, heat pumps. So that would be my tip. Take a good look at your headline.
I love it. Such important tip, because it's above the fold, right?
Yeah.
It's something that everyone's going to see on mobile or desktop. And you have a moment there in the headline to make people stop and read about you and want to read more. So great tip, Mika. Thank you so much. Well, I guess it's my turn, you guys. So I have a lot of favorite tips, but I think my most favorite tip right now is to cultivate your connections. And it kind of parlays on what Sarah said. Commenting on people's posts, that gets your name and your headline. Look how I tied that all in. Commenting on a post, it gets your headline in front of someone because it shows up, right? So you can nurture your connections and other people that are not connected to you. But what I mean by cultivating your connections is give them a recommendation if you can. If you've worked with someone or you know of their work, give them a testimonial or a recommendation on LinkedIn. Comment on their posts. And most importantly, don't drop a sales pitch when you're sending an in message, when you're, sending them a message on LinkedIn. I know that I hate that. Other LinkedIn trainers hate that. And most people just hate that. So instead of doing that, I want you to cultivate and nurture your connections. Get to know them. You don't need to have 10,000 connections to be successful on LinkedIn and to have that ROI that you're looking for. You probably need 100 amazing connections that can become referral partners, right? Because referral partners are amazing. They pay you basically time and time and time again because they keep referring people to you, where clients pay you once. maybe twice if you're lucky. So cultivate and nurture the relationships and just have 100 solid people that can become those referral partners. Okay,
Amazing,
ladies.
amazing advice. That's brilliant.
And so I'm with both of you guys. We all it all goes together. Comment is cultivating, and commenting shows your headline. So first, get your headline right. Then build your strong.
We didn't plan this at all, did we? We just
No,
said
we didn't.
We did not plan this at all, but so Tim said, "Dear sir, madam, please buy my stuff." Hey, you don't walk up to someone at an event and say, "Hi, I'm Mary Fane Brandt. I'm a career coach. Are you looking for a job?" You don't do that in real life. So please don't do that online on whatever platform you're on. But we're specifically talking about LinkedIn. Don't sell me in your DMs. Get to know me. I love referral partners too. They're the bread and butter, I believe, for all entrepreneurs, at least when you're starting. Entrepreneurs and small business owners, it's referral, referral, referral. So nurture, nurture and cultivate your online connections. Comment and start conversations, as Sarah said in the comments. That's beautiful. But make sure your headline is stellar before you do any of that. So people will want, right? will want to do business with you, to comment with you, to add you to your network. You guys, can you believe that it's 9:01 already?
Wow.
I know. So one more time. I know. But we have so much more to share with you guys, and we are here to cultivate our network. I'm going to post right now one more time the link to the audio event. The three of us, we're going to jump off this ship and we're going to go jump on the LinkedIn audio event.
Yes.
And we're going to
come over, guys. Don't leave us now.
Don't leave us now. Now, if you search on LinkedIn, if you type in LinkedIn audio event, it will bring up a list of audio events. You have to put LinkedIn audio event in the title. That's a hint for anyone who's doing that. It helps. And I don't know if it works for LinkedIn Live,
but to the audio event and click on the button. Then they have access to the room. Yes.
Yeah. All you have to do is click on that link and it should take you right there. But if you're having trouble, anyone's watching the replay, that is how you click on the link. But if you're looking for other audio events, simply type in LinkedIn audio event and it'll bring up a list. And ours is today, right now. So it should come up right away. So you know what? I just want to say adios. See you in like 2.5 minutes over on the audio event. And thank you so much, ladies, for taking time out of your day. And thank you for everyone who joined us. We'll see you in just a minute.
See you in a minute.